Okay, so the last section in the chapter is the one involving right triangles, and you are going to be asked to solve right triangles. Remember, we're going to use this to help us out in setting up the equations. That's an O right there, not a D. Okay, so katoa. So for number one, they gave you the two legs of the triangle. So here is A, B, C. Side A is 8, side B is 5. We're missing C, and we're missing angle A and angle B. So to find side C, you can use Pythagorean theorem. 5 squared plus 8 squared is C squared. So we've got 25 plus 64, that's 89. So C is the square root of 89. Okay, you can take the approximate value, or get the approximate value by using a calculator. 9.434. Okay, to find angle A, we're going to use the two values that were given, the 8 and the 5. And so I'll set it up as tangent of A equals 8 over 5, because if I'm looking at angle A right here, this is the opposite and this is the adjacent. I'm looking at TOA. T for tangent, O for opposite, A for adjacent. So make sure your calculator is in degree mode. I know in the other video we had it in radian mode, but now we go back to degree. Okay, and then inverse tangent of 8/5. Make sure you use parentheses, because if not, the calculator will find the inverse tangent of 8 and then divide that angle by 5. So that'll be the wrong answer. So right here we have A is approximately equal to 57,995. 995 degrees. Now rather than find the complement of A, I recommend that you use a trig function to find angle B. So tangent of B is 5 over 8. So same thing, inverse tangent of 5 divided by 8, use parentheses for 5/8, and you get B approximately equal to 32.005. And when you check these values, you will see that they are complements of each other. Okay. Number 2, this time you were given a leg and a hypotenuse. So this is C, A, B. This is 2, this is 10, so we're missing B and the two angles again. So again, Pythagorean theorem, 2 squared plus B squared equals 10 squared. So 4 plus B squared is 100. So subtract 4. So B squared is 96. And 96 is divisible by 16 actually. 96 divided by 16 gives you 6. So B is 4 radical 6. Okay, approximate value would be 9.798. 9.798. Okay, to find angle A, I was given the opposite of A. Here's A, right? I was given the opposite of A and the hypotenuse. So opposite hypotenuse would be sine. So sine of A is opposite over hypotenuse. Inverse sine of 2/5, you could change 2/5, 2/10, you could change it to 0.2 if you like, when you put it in the calculator. Inverse sine of 0.2 is 11.537 degrees. And again, just like with number 1, instead of using the complement of A, we're going to use the other trig function. So that would be cosine of B is adjacent over hypotenuse, which again we can use 0.2 instead of 2 over 10. So inverse cosine of 0.2 is 78.463. Okay, that's what we get, and we're going to compare these two. They are complements of each other. Alright, so in this case, in numbers 3 and 4, you're given an angle and either the leg, like on number 3, or the hypotenuse on number 4. So draw your triangle and label properly. So this would be 26 up here. A would be 10 right here. This is B and this is C. So angle A is a complement of angle B. So angle A would be 90 minus 26, which would give you 64 degrees right there for A. For side B, I can use, since I have the adjacent and B is the opposite, I can use tangent. So tangent of 26, that's B, is opposite over adjacent. So B is 10 tangent 26. So again, let's punch that into the calculator and you get B 4.877. To find C, adjacent and hypotenuse in relation to B, I would use cosine. So cosine of B, which is also 26 degrees, is 10 over C. Since C is in the denominator, you can do the two algebraic steps, or just remember that you can rewrite it as C equals 10 over cosine 26. So take your calculator, and we get C approximately equal to 11.126. Okay, number 4, draw the triangle, and this is A, B, C. This is, we don't get up, 41 right there. This is 8, we're missing A, we're missing side B. And angle A is a complement of B, so we'll do the same thing we did before. So A is 90 minus 41, which gives us 49 degrees for A. Okay, to find side A, I would use adjacent over hypotenuse. So that's cosine. Cosine of 41, that's B, is adjacent over hypotenuse. So A is 8, cosine 41. Press that into your calculator. 8 cosine 41. You get 6.038. To find side B, that would be sine. So sine of 41 is opposite over hypotenuse. So B is 8 sine 41. So that would give you approximately, I'll just put it here on the side, 8 sine 41. So you get 5.248 for side B. Okay. Now word problems, I mean, those you just have to go to the notes, the ones I assigned for homework, and just review those. Okay, because we're running out of time. So I hope this helps.